Yeah, that King of the Ring. Yeah, yeah. I loved working Kurt, man. I mean, he was the best. That guy was he was amazing. He let you beat the hell out of him. I mean, I'd make him look good too. I mean, I watched that match, was it a couple weeks ago? And, I mean, he made me look like $1,000,000, man. But I made him look like $1,000,000 too, because I'd fly for him and take good high bumps for him, backdrops, hip tosses, you name it, to get the match over. I mean, we wanted to do more, but we only had a certain amount of time to do it. But out of all the guys I ever wrestled in my whole career, he's one of the best that I enjoyed really performing outside of Brad Armstrong, man. But freaking Curt Hennig, man, he was amazing to work with. And King of the Ring match, man, I wish I would have had more matches with him.
Yeah, you could have had a whole series with him.
Yeah, it would have been nice, yeah.
What was the vibe like in the locker room this was like 93, so I think like the steroid trial days.
Mm-hmm.
How was the atmosphere, and was there a lot of concern? Were there people trying to...
in the WWF?
Yeah, when you were there? Like, because you got there right around 93.
Well, back then, the steroid thing was kind of on the down low, because I think prior to that, some shit was going on with Hogan and Vince, I think. And they were shutting all that down. Now, when I was in WCW, that's a different ball game. You got a guy coming in with a Halliburton case, and he opened it up, and there's all the juice in there, everything you need in this Halliburton briefcase, you see. But in WWF, it was kind of different, because guys were starting to fall off and act a fool and get in trouble.
Yeah.
So Vince changed everything on the juice thing, But they were testing then. See, everybody's still getting tested. So it wasn't like it was back in the old days. You know what I'm saying? But when I was up there, they did piss tests all the time. They'd pop one on you in a minute.
I talked to the late Matt Bourne years ago. He said when he was doing the Doink the Clown thing, someone stooged him out for smoking a joint or something in the hotel, and he got fired. Or he was saying stuff like that was happening. Was that your experience?
Man. Yeah. That's what happened with me too. Somebody stooged on me and said I was doing drugs, and I wasn't. Just because I had that run with the Undertaker. And that's how he got, but he was doing it though. I mean, shit, like I said, it was in WCW, everybody partied. But he didn't quit. When he got the Doink gimmick, he was kind of doing it on the down low, see? But he was like coming late and missing shows and shit. That's how he got caught, because he wasn't showing up. And they can tell he was on something. And then when they tested him, then they found it, see? And then that's when they canned him, see? And then they really started getting strict after all that. They started testing guys, piss testing guys. You pull up like with me, when they were stooging on me, I'm riding with the Harts, with Brad and Owen, and we were on the California loop, and we were going to Anaheim, California. Now there was one more show on the loop. So anyway, we get to the building, we park the car, get our bags, and walk up the ramp up towards the dressing room area. Now, when we get to the top, I see this one guy in the hall with a butcher jacket on, right? Doctor coat, And so we get up close, and as soon as we get closer, one of the agents say, "Hey, Curtis, they need you to come in the room. They need to talk to you about something." So I get in the room and they say, "Yeah, we need you to piss in this cup." I'm going like, "Huh? We need you to piss in the cup." I'm going like, "What do I need to piss in the cup for?" They go, "They just need you to piss in the cup." So anyway, Brett and Owen, they're standing by the door, and they're waving me over to the door. And I go, "Just a second." So I go over to them, and I go, "Yeah, what's up, guys?" They go, "If I was you, I wouldn't do it, man." I was like, "Shit, if I don't, they're going to think I'm guilty." He goes, "Yeah, but, just say, if they don't, if they don't make everybody else do it." I was like, "Man, I ain't doing that shit. I'm not guilty." So I went ahead and pissed in it anyway. So I pissed in the cup, and I had I had a match with the Undertaker that night. Place sold out, and so I pissed in the cup, and then I go get dressed, put my stuff on, get ready for the match. And so right before the match with the Undertaker, they say, "Hey, Curtis, Vince wants you to, after this match, they're going to put you on the red eye. They're going to send you home. He's going to call you on Monday." What? I said, no, we got one more freaking show. We got one more show. We got one more town to hit. He goes, well, he wants you to go on home. They're gonna send you on a red eye. So I'm sitting there going, hot damn it. Cause they didn't, it takes, cause I said I didn't flunk cause they didn't test it yet. But they sent me home and I waited that Monday. So I called the office and the secretary, I said, yes, it's Curtis, hang on for Vince. He gets on the phone and he's talking and, well, Curtis, and it's starting to song and dance and I'm going like, oh shit, this ain't going well. But I had to earn, see? So he goes, all right, this is what I need you to do. He goes, I need you to call Atom Bomb and give him that urn. I said, whoa, wait a minute now. What, hold it. What you talking about? Give him the urn. What? And what are you talking about? He goes, well, we're going to give you a break for a while, till everything simmers down. And I'm going like, come on, man, no way. I was pissed. I ain't lying. I almost was like, I'm about to go kill somebody. But I got my head together, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how mad I was, because I was making some serious bread, you know what I mean? Working this guy. We were selling out arenas all over the country, casket matches, and someone stooged me off because they got mad because they didn't get that spot. That's how serious it was. And I was like, I wonder who in the hell stooged me off like that. You can't, because I know I wasn't doing anything, okay? Because they told me to go home that night. They don't test for piss that damn early. You got to send it to a freaking lab. And so, because I knew I wasn't doing nothing anyway. But anyway, I got on the red eye, went home, and, I lost my gig, man. That's how I lost that Undertaker gig, because somebody stooged me off over some bullshit.
Did you find out who did it?
No, I never did.
No?
Never did. Even though I talked to Harvey, my old manager, old Bruno, I asked him, I said, man, you ever know who stooged me off, man? He goes, he probably don't want to tell me. He probably know, but he gonna kayfabe me to the dirt,
Yeah.
Because he was like a runner for years, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we're good friends, but he was there for a long, long time. He know a lot of stuff, but he wouldn't tell me. He probably didn't want me to. He probably just don't want me to know. He probably think I'll go out and do something to the person, you know what I'm saying? Which I don't blame him. I probably would. I don't know. I'm over it.
Did you hear this? I heard this recently. It was on the Jim Ross podcast.
Okay.
Jim Ross said that back right after WrestleMania 9, Chief Jay Strongbow saw you sleeping in the airport snoring, and he ratted on you, trying to get you fired?
Yep.
You knew
I
about
heard that? Oh, yeah. Man, guys used to tell me things. Because, guys liked it, me. You know what I'm saying? They would tell me stuff. And I remember that day. In the airport, I was tired, man, because back then they used to run the hell out of us. And then we'd have to do promos at the freaking arena. They'd have these big boxes, these promo boxes, had air conditioner flowing through them. And you go to this box, cut a promo for New York, go to this box, cut a promo for St. Louis, go to this box, cut a promo for California, and they just ran you to death, man. And then you drove. They flew you into a city, you did the loop, then they flew you out to another city, you did the loop, then they flew you to they just had us go. And by the time, when I'm sitting in the airport, you got to catch a nap, man, because you ain't going to be worth 2 bent nickels when you get to the TV taping. So I'm sitting there just taking a nap. Now, I wouldn't have got away. I would have got away with it if I didn't snore so bad, see? And so being that I was sitting over there sleeping, they thought you was on something, man. And when they told me that shit, I was so mad. I was like, I was tired just like y'all. Y'all go to sleep on the plane. You fall asleep on the plane. Everybody falls asleep on the plane. But see, it's just that in this business, man, everybody ain't your friend. Like I tell those young cats, man, you got the Caucasian people that some of them don't like brothers that get a push. I'm being real with it. And that was my case. I got a push with the ultimate freaking baby face, which was the Undertaker. And a lot of guys didn't like that, and it pissed some people off. And, I wish the business wasn't like that, but it's been like that for years, man, like that for years. And I don't care if it's 2025, it's still the same, It's just, it's not as loud, you see. Like anybody, like myself, I train all these superstars. They're on TV, they're everywhere, okay? And I didn't try to get jobs down at NXT for years. You know what I'm saying? And they give me the runaround all the time, You know, I just want to train and teach people. I want to help the business. That's what I'm trying to do. I ain't trying to take nobody's gig. I'm not trying to take nobody's job. I just want to be in there to help the young people be better so fans can come back and watch these shows, because the shows, some of them are garbage. Some of the wrestlers are garbage. Some of the shows are garbage. Some of the talent don't know what they're doing. They don't know how to wrestle. So they're going to need an old-timer that's familiar with teaching and training people the old school of wrestling, the fundamentals, like I said earlier. And if they don't get back to that, they ain't gonna have no fans going to watch it. The only time people really go is when they have like a big pay-per-view. Other than that, they got to turn the lights off at the top of the freaking stand so they can kayfabe the freaking people not being there. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But I'm just being real with it, you know. I mean, I got my own school, but in the meantime, I was trying to, you know, get with them. Being I was with them 3 different times, you know, and I know what I'm doing, you know, because I have proof here. You know, I mean, you got 4 or 5 of my students at your freaking company, you know, and I can't get a job there training people. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, it is what it is.
Not to name names, but there are some people that are training there that probably are good, but didn't have the school background, doesn't have the
exactly.
you know, talent that had been pushed out like you did.
Exactly. See, because like I said earlier, man, to be a good wrestling trainer on top of the knowledge that you have already from being a wrestler, you got to learn how to teach and train and have a curriculum on teaching people. And once that you get that figured out and you know how to train and teach people and you know what sticks and what works and know they're going to learn from what you're giving them, then why wouldn't you not want to hire somebody to make your company better and make people come back and watching your shows? You feel me? Because if people clicking off, there's something going on here that they're not seeing that make them keep them entertained. You understand what I'm saying? Like the old days, a lot of people say, well, you know, that Stone Cold era, man, that was the best time and this and that and the other. Well, you want to get that back? You gotta train these people so they can wrestle like that, so they can entertain the people like that. If you just showing them this and that and the other and the stuff looks unbelievable, and look, I hate using this word, but that fake word, if the stuff looks unbelievable, they're not going to watch it. They're going to go watch something else. They're going to click off of it. That's why I can't watch it no more unless one of my people are on the show. Someone come on, the show will come on, or AEW or WWE come on. And I'm sitting there watching this, I'm going like, what in the hell is the psychology at? It's like Spot Fest. No holds. No holds. No good guy, bad guy stuff. No gimmicks. None of that. It's ridiculous.